Great length on the approach shot. Confident smash, too good.